Hello everyone. This week we're studying inheritance. We'll want to be able to write classes that inherit from other classes. We'll want to be able to write classes that are inherited by other classes. And we'll want to write classes that inherit from classes that we didn't write. We'll want to that's extending somebody else's code. Like many things in computer science, the concepts are pretty straightforward, and it's going to be when we get into the programming and the execution flow that things get more complicated. But this video is just about the concepts, and we will use a Venn diagram. This outer ring represents all animals. This inner ring is going to represent the subset of animals that are mammals. So, we have animals and mammals. Some mammals are dogs. Now, within dogs, we have different breeds. Some dogs are Labrador retrievers, and some dogs are Yorkies. Now, the further we go into this subsetting, the more we know about the members of that subset. For example, mammals all have a body temperature, a consistent body temperature. It varies from species to species, but they all have a consistent body temperature. Whereas all animals don't have a consistent body temperature. Some animals like reptiles or insects don't. If we move from mammals to dogs, we know something else. Also, all dogs say woof. Not all mammals say woof, but all dogs say woof. And then if we go even further and restrict ourselves to the species of dogs that are labs, they will have a range or a typical breed weight. And Yorkies will as well. Other dogs, which are not of a specific breed, won't necessarily have a fixed breed weight or typical breed weight like that. So the further we go into the subsetting, the more we know about the members of that set, and the more we can say about them, and the more we can do with them. So now let's talk about subclass and superclass. All Yorkies are dogs, so everything that is true of a dog is also true of a Yorkie, but Yorkies have some extra stuff that dogs don't have. So we say that the Yorkie, which is the subset, is the subclass of dogs. Dogs, which is the superset of Yorkies, is the superclass of Yorkie. So now let's think about the relationship between dogs and mammals. In this case, dogs are the subset of mammals. Mammals are the superset of dogs. And so dog is the subclass of mammal, and mammal is the superclass of dog. Now these terms, subclass and superclass, have a potload of synonyms for each of them. A superclass can be a parent. It can be a base class. A subclass can be a child. It can be a derived class. The book talks about those, and I won't go into them here, but there are a lot of synonyms that can be used. So I hope that helps as an informal, intuitive introduction into inheritance. We say that a subclass inherits from a superclass. Everything that is true of the superclass is also true of the subclass, but the subclass can have some extra stuff, just like a subset can have some extra stuff compared to its superset.